New York Rangers Stanley Cup champions. What is going on, guys? And welcome back to the New York Rangers Be a GM. Well, it just sounds so nice, doesn't it? New York Rangers Stanley Cup champions. What a wild ride there against the Edmonton Oilers. We came through Henrik Lundqvist, man, in his last game. We sent him off in the most perfect way. Exact same thing with Joe Thornton. I really wanted to win those two guys a cup here, and we're actually going to upgrade our amateur scout. We're going to upgrade our assistant coach, and that's all we can do right now. But I really wanted to send those guys off into retirement with a Stanley Cup ring. That was extremely important to me, and we had a fantastic year. 46 wins, 25 losses, 103 points, 264 goals scored, and that is our most since being the GM of this beautiful team. We got one piece of fan art here, and it is a Kevin Hayes little portrait there. That's pretty awesome. We also have a Jesper Fast one from the exact same guy. So again, the email's on the screen, guys. There's been lots of stuff coming in, lots of comments actually, but you can leave a comment down below. And this is more for the audio type comments, but we have two comments to go over here, and it is regarding the captaincy. And I thought long and hard about this, and you guys are right. And this is exactly kind of what I wanted to do. The first comment here pretty much took the words out of my brain. You pretty much took them out of my cranium and put them on your keyboard somehow. And this is exactly what he said. Cam L. He says, I mean, you took the C off McDonough because you wanted him to prove himself as a captain, which I did. I think he did just that. 15 points in the playoffs and anchoring probably a lot of ice time throughout the playoffs. 29 years old. I'd say he's the best fit for a leadership role other than a 22-year-old Pox, especially after his performance in the postseason. You could argue Brassard, but I say Ryan proved that he is what you want in a captain. And that was a beautifully constructed comment, and I agree, and 24 other people also agree with you, Cam. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Ryan McDonough has earned his captaincy back for the New York Rangers. Another comment here from Jared Hicks. He says Ryan McDonough for captain, even though he spelled it wrong. That's all right, buddy. We got Ryan McDonough. I'm going to go Brassard, and for the assistant captain, it's kind of up in the air. I'm more leaning to Yandel. Jesper Fast as well. He's been really clutch, but I'm going to go with another defenseman. I'm going to go with Mark Stahl. He's been here for a while. He is the defensive anchor, where Ryan McDonough kind of, does both of those things, but he is our defensive specialist, so we're going to give the other assistant captain to Mark Stahl. So Ryan McDonough, man, he did exactly what I wanted him to do, prove himself as an NHL leader, and he did that. Had a phenomenal playoff, and we gotta get this thing started. The fun is over now. The enjoyment of the cup. We had a couple of days. We were chilling out, hanging out in the beautiful city of New York. Close to 150,000 fans of the New York Rangers came out to the Big Apple, and they went ahead and they saw the Stanley Cup parade. It was a lot of fun, but we got to get back into the office here. We're heading into the draft. We got the free agency. We got a couple top fives. This looks like a really deep draft, actually. We're not going to be trading up because we just simply don't have the means necessary, but I'm going to end up looking at the top 10 picks here, because look at all these guys. Oh my god. Brandon Goodbranson. We got Charles Malone, Carl Leden, a Swede there, and you got Harold Dubinsky, the two-way defender. Could potentially be the first overall pick. And then there's one top 10 goaltender, and he is from the Czech Republic, 20 years old there. So my plan is maybe potentially trade for a goaltender, because I'm not sold that Appleby is going to be our starter for next year, and that concerns me for a couple of reasons. Yeah, he won the Conn Smythe. That's just NHL 15 GM mode. It usually gives the Conn Smythe to the goaltender. He did go 11-4, didn't play terrible, but definitely not Conn Smythe worthy in my opinion. But our first round pick this year is going to the Philadelphia Flyers for the Rick Nash deal. So I'm all right with that. We're not going to have a first round pick, and I'm probably not going to make a trade because I want to look here at what our team is going to look like for next year. So you're going to have probably 91 overall Puck. box. You're going to have hopefully what is like 89 to 90 Hunter Shinkarik, and then I can't see Brassard. Maybe he'll get to like an 89, but that's going to be our first line right there. Then our second line is going to be Oscar Lindberg. I'm sold. Lindberg played great. I'm okay with him being our second line left wing. Who knows? Maybe he could even jump up to an 87. That would be sick. It's going to be Oscar Lindberg, Derek Stepan, and Jesper Fast. This is Jesper Fast last year of improving. If he gets to an 85 or an 86, I am super happy. But even if he stays at a 84, I'm going to be all right with that. And our third line is going to be Kevin Hayes. It's going to be Andrew Schufelt, who's now 82 overall. He might even be 83 by the time the regular season starts. And then it's going to be either Jimmy Hayes or JT Miller. And our fourth line, we don't have a fourth line centerman quite yet. So what I'm going to do, it's going to be Clutterbuck, and it's going to be someone. It's going to be Clutterbuck and either Hayes or Miller. So maybe what we'll do is we'll look in free agency for another third liner. Maybe we'll ship JT Miller off for a fourth line centerman. Maybe we could do that. JT Miller had a lot of potential, but he's only 82 overall. Not really the greatest of players. I think he's expendable. I'd rather keep Jimmy Hayes. I know what I'm getting out of him. He's signed for the next 2 years. He's a right wing power forward. He's big. He's strong. He seems to score a couple more goals than JT Miller, but I feel like JT Miller could be a really solid third liner on another team, but he's not going to fit on our team, unfortunately. So it's going to be Kevin Hayes, Andrew Schufelt, and ex third liner from the free agency pool. But the thing is from this year is we're going to be a contender in the free agency pool because we don't have to re-sign anyone except for JT Miller, and that's crazy considering we just won the Stanley Cup. We actually have to sign Appleby, but I'm not going to trade Appleby. He's going to be probably our potential backup. If I can get a decent goalie in the second round, I will, but we're going to write down the top. I'm going to go the top 10 picks this time with such a deep draft, and then I'll see what I can get in the draft here. So I don't think we're going to end up making a trade. We do have the 60th overall pick here, so let's see what is available in the goaltending category. There's honestly not a whole lot. So we're going to be a player in the free agency. If there's a top-end goaltender, we may have to spend $5 or $6 million and get a top-tier goaltender. That may be something that we're going to have to do here, but pretty good on defensive prospects. I think I'm going to go for a forward here, and I'm going to go for a centerman probably either going to be Edler or Vakunin here. What's Fleury? He's a winger. We're going to go with the 20-year-old Finn here. Mikko Verkukinen. Welcome to the Big Apple. We do have a third round pick as well. No, we only have one pick this whole draft. We have a second round pick and that's it. So we're going to auto draft the whole thing and we're going to look at the top picks here. But we're definitely going to be a player in the free agency pool looking for a fourth liner because we're going to have like upwards of $15 million, which is kind of nice. We're also going to be looking for a goaltender. We got to sign JT Miller and Ken Appleby. That's pretty much it. I'm looking at our cap space here. We have $21 million going into free agency, but for next year, it's going to be a little bit rough. We're going to have to sign Felix Pox, Schufelt, Garland. We're going to have to sign a couple of players. Jesper Fast. We're going to have to re-sign Derek Stepan, Ryan McDonough. Oh my God, that is going to be a brutal year. So maybe let's go for one more cup run and then we'll have to trade some players or something. That's going to be a lot of cash we're going to have to shell out. But Mikko Verkukinen, I don't know how to pronounce his name. You guys can let me know. But he is a 70 overall, 3.5 star. That's not too bad. Pretty good for a second round pick. And we only have to re-sign a few players this year, which is kind of nice. We have to re-sign Burke, who is going to be our backup probably in the minors. We have to re-sign Appleby here. The thing that is going to tell me if Appleby is going to be around for a while, maybe be a number one guy. If the price goes up, will I jack up the years? If it stays under like $2 million, he's probably going to stay at 84 or 85. And there it is. I could sign him for 8 years for $1.6 million right now. That's a little bit ridiculous. We're going to give him a 1-year contract at $1 million. Let's give him 1.5 1.05. Give him an extra 50 grand. There you go, Ken Appleby. And then we pretty much have to re-sign not too many players. A bunch of players we're going to just let go to free agency. Dominic Moore is going to be gone. Jared Stoll's going to be gone. You got your cup. Grossman's going to be gone. And then I'm probably going to have to deal with all of these guys. Zach Phillips is a guy that I can definitely give a contract to. He might even be ready for the fourth line. Brett Bulmer is another guy I got to give a contract to. Old tender qualifying offer for you. Tender to all of these guys. Zach Phillips, give a contract to. Josh Nichols. JT Miller, I'm going to re-sign him, even though potentially he could be dealt. We'll give him $2.145 million. And then Tambellini, we'll just tender qualifying to all of these guys. Yep, there you go. Miko, we've already re-signed you. And that's it. That's all the re-signing that we have to do, which is kind of nice. A couple of things here. I may actually just head to the free agency, see what I'm going to do, and then record another one right after that, depending on what I want to do here. We'll actually look at the top 10 picks as well. I forgot to do that. We'll do that right now after we figure out who's going to re-sign with our team. We're going to have 19 million bucks here. That's awesome. JT Miller is back. Zach Phillips is back. Miko, he's here. Ken Appleby decided to come back, and Burke. So that's pretty much everything. And we have almost $20 million in cap, but next year is going to be rough. McDonough, Brassard, Pox, that is going to be a very, very rough year, but we're going to find a way to get it done. We will definitely do it. So let's look at the top picks here. Let's look at the top picks. This looks like a nasty draft. The top overall pick went to the Ducks, and they ended up getting Dubinsky, who was the highest rated skater, and where is he? Yeah, he is 68 overall. He's actually a defenseman, 4.5 star. That's pretty sick. St. Louis got Ledin, I believe his name is, Ledin, and he is, where is he? He's 70 overall, 4.5 stars. Vancouver got Malone, Charles Malone, I believe his name was. There he is, 69, 4.5 as well. Phoenix got, Arizona got a guy, they got Bishop, and I kind of want to focus on Arizona here for 1 minute. Did they get another goaltender? They did, didn't they? Where is he? Bishop. Hold on, I'll talk about the goaltending situation. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, so Bishop's right down here. He's a 3.5 star. Okay, so he is a defenseman. But you look at their goaltenders, and oh my god, look at that. That is just ridiculous. They have so many goalies. It is crazy. Maybe the game will glitch it, and they'll send this guy to free agency or something, because usually that happens when a team has too many goalies. 5 stars. Sarto? How? I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's last name, but if he goes to free agency, may have to pick him up. New Jersey got a guy named Hayduke. This draft is actually pretty deep. There's no real standout players. There's just a lot of like 4.5 star guys. Look at this. They have so many goalies as well. Oh my god. Rookie skater. They got Hayduke, who's wow, he's really good. 71, 4.5 star. LA got Lazun, I think his name is, or Larzon or something. Where is he? Yeah, he's a 67, 4 star. So many players. Florida got Helmer, who is right there. It is such a deep draft. The Philadelphia Flyers, see, they got a guy, they were actually going to look at 2 picks for them. They got a guy whose name is Walton, and that was actually our pick, so we could have had Kirk Walton. They also got some guy with a really long name. I think it was a goalie, actually. It may have been a goaltender, and it was right there. 67 overall, 4 stars. So we're heading into the free agency period here. We're going to look for a goalie. If there's a top tier guy, maybe someone like 87, 86 overall, we can do that. I'm also thinking of maybe going after someone who's like 84 overall, maybe 85, maybe 86. They can battle it out for the goaltender of the New York Rangers, the starting goalie. But let's check the free agency here. Yeah, look, that sucks. We have so much money to spend, but there's really no quality players out. We get Matt Bolesky for the third line. He doesn't look too bad. Brian Boyle, Zach Dalby, Mazzaros. Marcus Foligno wouldn't be a bad third liner. A good, big, strong, got really good defensive awareness. Physical categories, really good. Didn't have a terrible year last year. I think he played in Buffalo last year. He could be a really good third liner for us, 83 overall, but could he be Hayes 2.0? Would we be better off going to get someone like Troy Brouwer, who's a little bit more money, a little bit more experienced? Or we could go all out and go get, David Backes for the third line, right? Let's check out the goaltending situation here, and Gautier Desclau, he is, wow, we go after him. He could be the guy to battle it out with Ken Appleby for the starting role here. And oh my god, it actually happened. Are you kidding me? Look at all these goalies. Holy shit. Was this enough? Okay, that was from the Flyers. Harvey, who are you from? Carolina. Oh, his first round picks. That was a second overall pick. Oh my god. I think it would be dumb not to go out. Nick Schneider played for Arizona as well. Oh my god. They just had too many really good goalies, and that was pretty much it. Oh my god. Okay, so I think it's going to be dumb not to go after him. How often does a 5-star goalie come into free agency? It's pretty much a look at his stats already. Oh my god. Evan Sarthow. I got to look up how to pronounce this guy's name. So I just looked it up, and it's Evan Sarthow. Sarthow. Okay, Sarthow. I think you're coming to New York. I think it's going to happen. We got a 5-star in Pox. Why not have a 5-star in the goaltending category? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after him. If he decides to sign with us, excellent. That's great. If he does decide to sign with us, great. But if he does not, I'm going to go for Nick Schneider. But if he does sign, I'll just trade Nick Schneider back to Arizona for like, you know, like a 5th overall pick or something like that, like a 5th round pick. So I'm really hoping that Sarthow comes to our team. 5-star. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he come? He could be 86, 87, 88, even like 89 overall for next year. I've seen 5-star goalies jump up like crazy. I'm not going to touch any of these guys, but I think that maybe going after someone like, there's a couple really good prospects out here as well. I'm going to go after this guy, Eetu Sopanen. He probably from Finland as well. Isn't he a defenseman? Yeah, 6'5", 227, got the red star, but he's still got a high overall potential. 75 overall, I'll definitely take him. Yanrock's a little bit too old. Chad Heffernan, you can come as well. Let's go just boost up our junior team a little bit. Tim Van Stone, absolutely, buddy. Ex-Prince Albert Raider. Seth Griffith, no. Freyberg, too old. 20 years old. Jake O'Donnell, another defenseman, absolutely come to our team. But I'm really hoping that we get Sarthow. That would be just phenomenal. I mean, do we go for Matt Bolesky or do we go for Marcus Foligno? Bolesky's a little bit older. He's gonna be pretty much the exact same price. I don't want to go after Dalpy or Troy Brower. They're a bit old. The thing about Foligno is he only wants a 1-year contract. I think that Foligno could really hold down the third line for us this year. We're gonna have a really nice third line. It's gonna be the power forward in Kevin Hayes, gonna be the power forward in Foligno, and a sniper. 2 power forwards and a sniper. Would that work? I want to make something. I want to make a smart idea. See, like, Bolesky is a grinder. He's more of a 4th liner in my opinion. I want to get someone that wants 1 year. We could even get David Backes. Like, we could get David Backes for the third line. He had a shitty year last year, 85 overall, 34 years old. He could be a temporary player. He only wants 1 year, and he wants 5.7, but it's fine. We have the cap to do it. It's either we go big with David Backes, another big guy, but he's put up points in the past. He could be Joe Thornton 2.0. We could get him a ring as well. Or do we go for someone a little bit younger like Marcus Foligno, 26 years old? Hold on here. Let me think about it, guys. We're gonna, I know what, I gotta show you guys if he decided to sign with us. I don't want to waste an opportunity to get someone like Foligno or like David Backes. I mean, we could just go absolutely all in here, get David Backes for the third line. He's a little bit older. He's got the veteran presence. Hasn't played in the playoffs too much, 58 games. But, oh man, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do? Bolesky, Boyle, Brower, Dalpy. We could even go get like Loktonov, or we could go get Mike Santorelli as well, who had 50 points last year. Santorelli could easily come play the wing. Loktonov could play the wing as well. It's either we go all out with David Backes or we go for someone, you know, suited for the third line, but I want our third line to get points, not be more of a grindy. I like Foligno, but I feel like he's just gonna be more of a grinder and not really get the points, because it's already a grindy line enough. enough with Kevin Hayes. So maybe getting David Backes could be a smart move. I think I've made up my mind. The thing about David Backes, I'm going to pay $5.9 million. Not even that big of a deal, but I mean, why would I pay that for a third liner when I can pay 3.5 and get someone who I originally wanted to get? I think I'm going to get Marcus Foligno. Gonna have to pay him $3.7 million for the 1 year, but it's only a 1 year contract. That's totally fine. We have rookies coming up. Marcus Foligno, hopefully welcome to the New York Rangers, and hopefully Sarthau comes as well. Jake O'Donnell said no. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Come on, Sarthau, come to the team. Okay, Heffernan's here. Okay, Schneider's here. Vanstone's here. Sarthau said yes. Oh my goodness, we got our goalie of the future. We got him, boys. We definitely got him. We got to see if Foligno is going to come to the team as well. We have $16 million. Absolutely, he's coming to the team. I felt like Backes was going to be a little bit overkill, and he actually went to the Canucks, so pretty much went to my team. I'll see you guys in the next episode. It'll probably be out pretty quickly. We're going to go ahead and just going to do a complete first little overhaul here of what the team is going to look like for next year. Maybe get a month of simulation done, but as for right now, I am very excited for how next year is going to look. Marcus Foligno, welcome to the New York Rangers. Sarthau, welcome to the New York Rangers. He could be 87 overall for next year. Shit could get crazy. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.